Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. Long time no see. I've been very busy, as most of you know that are in our Discord community. Been extremely busy coaching multiple teams. My kids are now at that age where they're playing in multiple sports. So it makes things a little difficult. Also working full time. So that's why the lack of videos lately. But I wanted to come on here today. I had some time before practice, and I wanted to go over some of the things that we're looking for on the week to come. Please smash that like button. If you are new, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so up here on the screen are the earnings for the week. What I see here as an earnings report that I would like to keep an eye on, listen to the CEO, listen to the guidance, is FedEx. All right, that's on Wednesday after the close. So that's your earnings up there on the week. Okay, so now going over to our economic calendar for the week, something that is so important. If you're trading, swing trading, day trading, anything like that, you need to know when those key reports are coming out. What I'm seeing this week is all the focus is going to be right here on Wednesday. Wednesday, 2 o'clock, that's the Fed rate decision. And then at 2:30, which follows the rate decision, is always Powell and his press conference, right? That's the Fed chairman. So he's going to be up there at the podium. They're going to be asking him questions. He'll first start with an overall statement, and you're going to see the market go crazy, right? So at 2 o'clock, you might get a move one way. 2:30, Powell starts to speak. You might get a move another way. And then right when Powell stops speaking, you can see a move in another way. So you got to be careful. It's a very difficult day to trade, but everybody's going to be interested. Are they going to raise rates? How is Powell going to sound? Is he going to be hawkish? Is he going to be dovish? Right? So, that's a pretty big day for the economic calendar this coming week. I don't really, initial jobless claims on Thursday. That can always move it a little bit. And then you got some Fed speakers on Friday. But that's basically it for the economic calendar. Going over to our sectors, something that I like to look at to see what's hot and maybe what is taking a step back. I like to look at the 1 week relative performance. And you can see here, those defensive stocks had a good week, okay? Which is telling me that the market is kind of still in that choppy area. Tech was killing it and then, started to pull back. You could see on the week, tech down 2%. Nothing crazy. It's still up. The NASDAQ's still up, I think, 32% for the year, which is amazing. The S&P 500 up 16% for the year. That's amazing. So what I expect maybe for the rest of the year is to kind of still see a lot of chop, right? The easy money was already made. Those early big institutional investors, they already had their big positions. And now with the market up so much, you're probably going to start to see chop here for the rest of the year. All right. So now going over to our compass, that's the SPY. What I've done here is I've put in our volume profile. You can see right here on the right side. This is the volume profile. You have a huge gap here. You can see here around this, 440-ish area all the way down to 420. That's a big gap, okay? This is on the daily chart. So you do have some support here. This is current levels here. A lot of volume for the past year has taken place here. And also back down here at the 437 area, all the way down to the 435. Still some nice support, right? So if it slips under this 443, 442, you have a little gap to that 438. You always want to look at where the volume is to look at potential support. Now, if this totally breaks down, you still have this green uptrend line for the year, all right? This is going to be in a confirmed uptrend here until it breaks this green line at some point. So, even if it does pull on back all the way down, you're still in an uptrend for the year. You're still positive for the year. Not saying that that has to happen. I expect a lot of chop. That's what I'm looking for the rest of the year. And the point of control here is all the way down to 410. All right. There's a lot of air under this market, especially with the 50-day moving average, which is a key moving average for the indexes. It's a key moving average for individual stocks. It has had trouble here. Broke it, regained it, broke it, regained it, and then broke it on Friday in very heavy volume. Okay. Not a great sign. So, I expect this week to be a little bit iffy. If you're trading, just be careful of that. Like I said, especially with Wednesday, with Powell speaking. Going over to the QQQ, very similar situation here. It has broken the 50, regained it, broke it, regained it, broke it. Okay? Very choppy stuff. Still up a tremendous amount for the year. Your volume profile is showing very clear, big volume support down to even the 360s. Under that, it gets really tricky. Okay, not much volume has taken place here for the past year. Barely anything. All right, this is a big vacuum here, to bring us back down. So that's definitely possible with the NASDAQ market. And the QQQ has done, like I said, fantastic, 32% for the year. You think it's going to end the year up 32%? Maybe, maybe not. Even if it cut that in half, up 16% for the year would be a great year, even after, a really bad year the year before. That's, not a bad move. Even bringing this back down to 20% up for the year is still a nice move. All right. So easy money was made back here, right? October, the pullback to start the year. And then even back in March, this pullback. That was the time to get in. And you can see, I've showed this so many times, this big volume. This is why I like to look at volume. This is showing me right here that a lot of institutional investors back in March bought, right? When it came back down here, this was a big area on the volume. Same for the SPY. The SPY looks like this as well. All right. So, just wanted to get on here really quickly. Like I said, been very busy, but this is what I see for the SPY and the QQQ going forward. Hope you enjoyed the quick weekly watch list video. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.